Hello and welcome to another wonderful little episode of my Crashday Let's Play. Welcome. So we're going to play this career, of course, a bit, and I would just say we'll go back and let's see. I played some events between the episodes and thought maybe I can get a bit more money. And we could get the heavy performance kit. This is what I wanted, so we're going to buy it. So I'm sure this is going to help quite a lot. Yeah, top speed. Perfect. We're playing events. So I told you what we are having next. We have the wrecking match 2 versus 1 without guns, and so we're just starting.
It was clear that sooner or later someone was going to try to take a slice of the pie. You always have small losses, especially where cash flows. Here and there, people pocket a little on the side. Hey, what the heck? We took it into account and nobody minded much. But when bets were manipulated by people other than us, and drivers were obviously being bribed, it was time to fire a warning shot. Pretty soon, we had 2 guys in our sights that had their fingers in the till just a little too often. Then it was just a matter of finding a driver who'd teach the 2 a lesson. Somebody trustworthy and expendable.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Alright, so we're having our beautiful little police car here. And okay, I admit it, the voice actor in English isn't that bad. It's acceptable. Acceptable, exactly. English, difficult language for me. So we have no guns, 2 nice cars to wreck. This can be really interesting. I mean, if you play the events later on and you have this big military jeep, for example, this isn't too difficult. I mean, you have the military jeep in the game is like the tank, so you can just drive into them and they're already dead and perfect. George Rush is down. Don't mess with the police. That was really easy actually. Well, let me take a look at the time. Yeah. Continue. It was really easy. Okay. Oh, unlocked stuff. We have new cars. Let's take a look at them, I would say. The shop. We have the Buster. Oh yeah. The Hunter and the Cube. I mean, they all look... I would say this one looks the best, probably. And this one looks like an Opel. Because jeder Opel fährt ein Opel, mein Gott. And now I can't even say the right thing, but that's okay. Play events. We are in the next swing here, so we have the first few matches and now we get into the next. This one is a really nice one, so... Yep, we're going to play this one.
Much trouble with the cops. I only remember one time I really got worried. Due to the business with the bribes, we still had a couple of packages we needed to dispose of in flat shoals. Everything was prepared and it looked like it was just going to be another routine run. Man, you plan everything carefully. Fill the tank, make a couple of sandwiches for the journey, and then the cops tow you away because you parked in a no parking zone. And all because your wife forgets to buy tomatoes and you want to be a good husband. Luckily, the cops towed the car straight to the pound. Boy, if they'd opened the trunk, we'd have been screwed. We had to get the car out of there as fast as possible. My face was known all over town, so only one of the drivers really could be considered for the job.
So in this event we already have another car, so we can't choose the car. So we have the car you see there. And I think we have a few police cars that actually shoot at us. And we have to get through special checkpoints. I mean, it's a nice car. So let's try. We have 2 minutes for the event. and I'm not sure when the police appears, but it will come. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh yeah, they have rockets. Shit. They have rockets as well, as it seems. They have. All right. We're going to do this again. I didn't know that they have rockets. I mean, normal police don't have any rockets, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Okay, I don't remember that they had rockets, alright. But that's fine. We're going to make it. Oh, they don't even have rockets, they have double rockets. It gets even worse. My goodness. Alright. Let's try to sneak through here a bit. I think they had like 3 police cars, 3 or 4, I'm not quite sure. But we should be able to do it. So yeah. Not a problem. And I've of course brought another topic with me. Oh, we have a minute left, that's quite... That could be quite close. Wasted. Alright. That's fine. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. And with my driving skills, I mean I'm the best driver I know, nah? But that wasn't too good. What? We can make it. I hope. Maybe I was a bit slow at the beginning, but that's okay. I'm talking about the topic in the next run, I think. Alright, I think we can do that. That could be close, but we can do this. I hope. If we're not too stupid here. No, 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 no! Oh! Oh god. it was quite close, yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Oh, we got an achievement, nice. Alright. I don't know if the car is good enough for these events, but we're... This is like a hold the flag, so we have a kind of capture the flag thing and we have to go through checkpoints, and this is like every round another one is going out, so that's okay.
Evidently, we hadn't got the message across. There were still a couple of no-goods out there who just didn't want to get it. The solution was a knockout race. Nobody liked driving with a bomb in his car that exploded if he was placed last in a lap. Especially if he had a skeleton in the closet and knew that Tony's crew could rig his car or its protective armor plate anytime they liked. Drivers who hesitated made themselves suspicious from the onset. And those who did take part could never be sure just how much we knew. We reckoned on the drivers getting nervous and making mistakes.
Yeah. The actor is acceptable, it's okay. Maybe we'll buy a car next time, or what do you know. Wouldn't be too bad, but they are quite fast. Damn it. I mean, we have to survive every round, and after every round one is going out, so that's... Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, I brought a topic, of course. This time about racing games in general, because I made a list not too some days ago or so, and I thought I would just tell you about my racing game experience, because I actually have quite I played really many racing games already. Of course, this is one from my childhood, as well as many others. The Italian Job, for example, that also had a movie. Yeah, but I only played the game, never watched the movie, except from little clips, of course. But it is, I think it was from Rockstar, the game, with a lot of pixel graphics and stuff. So if you look at it today, it's quite ugly, but back then, I'm old as I told you, so the game wasn't too bad. And yeah. Another thing I played, I'm not sure if I told it, but it was Driver. The Driver series. Driver 1 for example, had the same problem with Italian Job with the graphics. So of course it's not fresh anymore. But it was fun, and of course the newer game, Driver San Francisco, was a beautiful game. Driver San Francisco was, I think, one of my favorite games of all time. Really, really good game. Maybe you remember this when you can swap into other cars, and every car that is driving you can take control over. It was a good game, really good game. Another thing from my childhood were like Destruction Madness, old games with old graphics, but they were extremely fun. So they played in some Italian cities, I think, in some German cities. And were really good. They made a lot of fun, of course, and like you had to pick up power-ups like in this game, or at least in this scenario run. The original version hasn't got any pickups, but this Redline edition has pickups, like this other game where you can have like chainsaws on the car or a cage and stuff. It was really fun, and we won. Great. So we're going to do the Team Spirit thing now.
Hold the Flag was one of my favorite events. It was just a matter of finding a big yellow smiley face out in the field and taking it through the checkpoints. When Tony turned up with the thing for the first time, we all wondered if he was going nuts. I mean, just imagine it. You come to work one morning and there's this big yellow thing standing out in the yard and grinning at you. At the time, we didn't have a lot of time to discuss it. The bosses were breathing down our necks because of the lost betting income, so we used it. Yeah, looking back, it was a good idea. That grin turned out to be an unexpected gold mine, and we were back in the boss's favor.
This is a team event, so yeah, I didn't say that, but the flag is a big smiley. Alright. And we're in Team Blue with our green police car, and I already clicked the wrong button there, but that's fine. I would like to play this arc, and in every episode like playing 4 runs. Wow. I didn't know that. Oh man. That was shit. And we have to ram the car to get the smiley. So that's makeable, I think. Or not. Oh. Alright. I want to get out of here, thank you very much. And now we have to go through a number of checkpoints, and we're basically won. And yeah, going back to the games, I played a lot of Need for Speed back then. Also some of the newer parts, because not all of the new parts are shit. Like, for example, Hot Pursuit, where you could play special events of police cars exactly. Was really cool. And they were a bit different. We had like helicopters, all kinds of different equipment, or EMPs? Yeah. Was cool. They were, of course, one of my most favorite Need for Speed of all time is always going to be Need for Speed Most Wanted, because Need for Speed Most Wanted was... Thank you, teammate! Thank you, teammate! Thank you! My goodness. Most Wanted, the old game, of course, I think I said that in the last episode as well. That was so cool! And I had, like, my favorite car back then was the Mitsubishi. I don't know which model it was, but it was a Mitsubishi, Japanese car. really nice. And back then, I mean, nowadays I'm quite a big fan of Japan and all the anime stuff, and of course, that back then I wasn't really a fan of Japan and stuff, but I still liked the Mitsubishi the most, and they were really nice cars. And I don't think I haven't played really much with German cars, like Mercedes, VW or stuff. But it wasn't necessary because Japanese cars were cool back then. And now all terrorists have them. If you can say it like that. Probably not, but who cares? And perfect. So Need for Speed, there were some different games that were quite nice as well. I'm not sure if you know games like Ridge Racer Unbounded, which I bought like 2 times on PC and for Xbox. And the control on Xbox was extremely bad, but it got better when we got into PC. And I played it like in 5 to 6 hours, but yeah. Better Don't Stop Me is the next event. Bomb Run. I remember that this is one of the hardest games I had.
Rules, okay? Drivers who wanted to get into the professional league had to complete a bomb run. Anyone who was crazy enough to take part had to drive a fully tanked iron horse with a bomb attached to the roof. This bomb was equipped with a velocity fuse. If the car fell below a minimum speed, it blew up. Easy as that. Believe me, wild horses couldn't have gotten me in that car.
Yeah, that was one of the hardest matches, and I think in the last episode I also told you guys that I used cheats for the game. And yeah, this is one of the modes I used the things. My god, I can't really talk now, but the cheats I used on like events like this with we have 14 checkpoints here. The thing was back then I had like 10, 9. I could have had 1, but it wasn't too big of a challenge, of course, so I wanted a bit of a challenge. Yeah, so I used cheats on that mode, but we don't have cheats in this mode, so we're trying to do our best to actually get it. And when I complete this without any cheats, I'm really happy. Getting back to my topic, of course, we had, the Burnout series, of course, with Burnout Paradise, one of my favorite games of all time. It was such a good game. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. And also the older Burnout parts. For example, Burnout Revenge was one of my more favorite games. It was cool. And we're not doing too bad here. Maybe we're going to get to this topic in another episode. We should concentrate now. And now we're not doing too bad. Now we're going up the bridge. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I would say it's harder than it's easier than I thought back then, because back then I was a little German Bub, ne? So yeah, I'm sure we're going to make it this time at least, but we have to be careful because of this street and not street things, because our car could slip a bit away from that, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate a bit now. Alright, just one more. Whew, great! Now we can all clap. Congratulations to me, I did this event without cheats, I'm so happy.
Slowly returned to normal. The bets were running our favor again. And everyone knew what would be in store for them if they attempted any double dealing. Everyone was happy, but I've been hired to squeeze the maximum profit out of this enterprise. The first thing I did was to get Tony to upgrade the drivers' arsenals and organize new cars. When we set up the professional league, we had to offer people more than just a couple of ramps. Machine guns and missiles were the start. But we were careful. The improved cars, and above all the missiles, were only given to people we trusted.
Yeah, so basically we are not one of the people that are trusted because we don't get any rockets. But that shouldn't be a problem. We have miniguns now, really nice. Fire Spitter RS. Let's just take a look at the car because it looks interesting. Ooh. I think we're going to buy this one. Would you like to buy? The other three cars were okay, but I think this one is a good choice. Performance. I would say we need a weapon. We need the minigun now, so... Nitro colors, we can't do that. We can do Eagle and Pimp Me, that looks quite nice. Wait, Fire Spitter. Alright. We can take a look at this. Or let's just take a look at this in the next episodes. In the next episode, thank you very much. So we're still quite in time. I'm happy about that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We have now this wonderful Fire Spitter, Evolution 89. So I hope you enjoyed the episode a bit. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my wonderful little lovely channel, and yeah, give me your opinion on the game, on the driving, and yeah, I'm a good driver, I know, but I don't do any mistakes. But if you have some suggestions, of course, and some ideas, let me know in the comment section below. And all I can say is thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful day, and goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. Oh.